Ms. Masika, let's shift to what informs your purpose. Was it an event, a series of events? Is it just destiny that informs your sense of purpose?
Okay, I can say that it was, I think, the environment, my environment, and we also have experiences, not direct, but indirect experiences, what I saw others go through. I think made me realize my purpose. So it is not something that just happened all of a sudden. It is something that happened gradually. It was a step by step, and I realized, no, this is what I'm supposed to do.
So it's very much a series of events as you're growing up in a society, in a culture, just seeing things happening around you, how other people are living, what they're experiencing. That was your call to duty, to purpose. And I think that's awesome. And you did talk about that in seeing, even at the school where you're currently working, if you would call it work. It sounds more like more than work. It sounds like a commitment beyond work. You know, seeing how these young ladies are responding to life in general and not having been able to see beyond where they are. You've even stated how you would say, close your eyes and look, just imagine what a future can be. Now, what results are you seeing with the work that you're doing? Are you seeing some positive things happening with these young ladies?
Yeah, I thank God because I can see the results of the work that I'm doing. Because one, we have girls who have gone through, I can say they have gone through my hands, I've taught them. And as we speak, I can see them somewhere. I've mentioned the one who is a police officer somewhere. We have some who are teachers like me, and they say, we were inspired by you to be what we are today. Some of them, in fact, teach the same subjects that I teach just because they love what I do. So I can say I thank God because I see the fruits of what I do. I've talked to them and seeing them grow and changing their mindset and saying, yes, from this village, yes, we come from a village, but we can grow and move to the university. We can go and open up our minds and get to interact with the outside world. Some of them, I joke with them and say, don't just get even married here. Try and get married somewhere else and come and invite me to your wedding. And I'm happy that they go out and expand their minds. And some of them, we talk to them on social media. Some of them we meet physically. And I'm happy that they are changing their minds. And even those who are still in school, I'm happy that as they grow up, they can learn to say no to early sex just because they know that this is not the right time now. They can change their mind and know that we are not just meant to work in the fields around here, but you can look ahead and work hard and get better grades. So I'm happy that I can see the fruits of my labor. Not because that sometimes I say it not because the work of teaching in Kenya does not pay so well, but seeing the fruits of the success of those students, that alone gives me a lot of satisfaction, knowing that yes, I have worked. Though I have nothing tangible in my hand to say the monetary value that is attached to it, but the success stories gives me a lot of joy knowing that yes, I have achieved and I have fulfilled the purpose that I was created to do.
You know, early in your life, the experience that you had with a teacher impacted you in such a way, and now you're having some of the same experiences with that, so that your work as a teacher is now impacting others in a good way. So I think that is a purpose that has really been realized. That is, you know, what we call purpose personified. So let's talk a little bit about your walk, your purposeful walk. You know, there's a saying that you're walking in your purpose or you're living in purpose. What do you think about that? What does that mean for you personally? And how does that make you feel?
Working and living in my purpose, I can say it's something that is so nice. I feel so good. I feel so happy that at least I don't just live for no reason. I'm working in my purpose. I'm doing, as I said, my purpose is the reason why I exist. I'm happy that I'm doing what I was meant to do. Every day I wake up, I know that at least I have something to do. In the evening, when I happen to change the life of one person through the imparting of knowledge, I go to bed completely satisfied. I go to bed happy, and it gives me the urge and the motivation to wake up the following day knowing that I have something. At least I'm doing something, and I'm changing the society for the better. So working purpose is something that is very good for me. It gives a lot of meaning to my life. It gives a lot of joy to my life.
You know, Ms. Masika, we'll focus mainly on your teaching because that's one of your primary purpose. But I know you're doing other work as well. You're heading up a foundation, Hope and Destiny Foundation. Talk to me about Hope and Destiny Foundation and the work that you're doing there.
Yeah, apart from teaching, we also run a foundation together with my husband called Hope and Destiny Foundation. And this is a foundation that was begun by us basically to help the vulnerable in the society. Luckily enough, me and my husband, we have something in common, something which is having a heart for the vulnerable. Though for him, he works more with the young men, and for me, I'm passionate about the young lady, but we found out that they come and intertwine somewhere. So we work to help the vulnerable in the society. Those are children who have been abused, domestically abused, sexually abused, those who are drug addicts, those who are less fortunate in the society. As the name of the foundation suggests, we give hope to them, showing them that despite we have challenges in the society today, we have a hope for a better future tomorrow. Because we find that when people go through challenges in life, maybe somebody has been sexually abused, they feel like, no, life has now come to an end, life has no meaning, or maybe because of the poverty situation in their homes, they cannot afford to go to school, they cannot afford to get a meal, they feel like all hope is lost. But Hope and Destiny Foundation, we work to give them a future, a hope for a future. We encourage them, tell them, no, this is just a stepping stone for a better future tomorrow. So what we do is that we advise them, we talk to them, we engage them in activities, because sometimes when they become very idle, you find that their mind thinks of more of the challenges that they face. So what we do is that we engage them in activities so that they can see a hope and even nurture their talents. And out of it, they can make their future brighter. We also give monetary support. We also give material support. We give food to those who do not have food. We give clothing. We do the sanitary campaign. We help those who are in school. We pay their fees. So in so many ways, we help those who are vulnerable in the community. So that is Hope and Destiny Foundation. And basically, that is the work that we do.
And what work you're doing with that? And again, I have some knowledge of your foundation and I've experienced some of your work, seen it in action, and I want to congratulate you and commend you and your husband for what you're doing there. It's no easy work, but you're doing it. You're making it happen. So I just encourage you to keep doing that work. It's so important. Serving those underserved is something that all of us need to be paying attention to that. Mrs. Masika, I want to talk to you about values and beliefs. What are they, these values and beliefs that drive you as you pursue your purpose? What are some of the things that you hold dear to you?
Okay, I can say I have some values and beliefs that drive me to do the work that I do. One, I'm a person who believes in possibility. I'm one person who believes in possibility. I don't believe anything is not possible. I believe in possibility. Anything is possible as long as you purpose in your heart that you want to do it. As long as you are determined, then everything is possible. So I believe in possibility. I believe in change. Anything can change, and change is continuous. So I also believe in change. Now, some of the values that help me or drive me in what I'm doing, one is patience. You find that teaching is not easy. Just trying, you see, teaching, you have to mostly like change something because somebody knows something. People are usually not just green as you see them. There's something they know. So sometimes they have a wrong belief or something they know that is not right. So going to change that thing needs a lot of patience. You have to do it today. Maybe it does not give out results. You have to do it again tomorrow. You have to do it again the other day. Do it for a week, do it for a month, even years before you see the change. Because the work that I do mostly, it requires a lot of patience. The results don't just come one time. It requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of determination. So determination is another value that really helps me, because once I'm determined, I will work with it. Mostly I take guts in groups. And once I hold that group, I have to make sure I have to make sure that I see the end results, then get back and get another group like that. So that determination, every day I have to make sure we are pushing and pushing and pushing until we see the results. So that one needs a lot of patience, needs a lot of determination. Sometimes it requires that you just love, because some of them, they just need to be shown love. You have to just love them. It requires a lot of resilience. You have to persevere a lot, because sometimes there's challenges that come along the way as you work. There are some challenges that I face as I work, changing the mindsets of people, those that they have been holding. So many challenges come along the way. So it requires a lot of perseverance. It requires a lot of hard work. Teaching is also not that easy. It requires a lot of hard work. One, you have to get the knowledge to impact to those people. You have to make sure that you don't get tired working and working and working every other time. So those are some of the values, some of the beliefs that I hold that really help me in working towards my purpose.
That is a commitment, right? Having to get up and do it over and over and over and over each and every day. And to be committed, knowing that you must also learn as a teacher.
Yeah.
Learn new ways, new methodologies, and just have new information to share. Because, you know, living in a society where such a fixed thing where people resist changes, right? That's quite a challenge there. But again, I commend you for taking this on and are doing it, and that you're actually seeing results.